Well, g'day guys, and welcome back to Cars and Chrome, or Coffee and Chrome, at the Mile End Homemaker Centre at Mile End. And just came across this beautiful RT Challenger. Very, very nice. As much as I like the local Chrysler Charger, I think these things are very cool too. And of course there's the Dodge. The sun's a bit bright, but yeah, it'll go down, and yeah, just make it a nice evening, I think. There's its little cockpit, all the gauges, very cool indeed. So yeah, first one I stumbled across, so I thought I'd make a little film of it, which is nice. Gotta love that front look too. Always reminds me of like a shark, or whale shark, or whatever, especially with the RT Challenger, and of course the big Dodge. Nice to see. There's a Buick convertible. I don't think I've ever seen that before. I've got the wind blowing a bit, blowing me around. I think it's going to get very, very windy. But yeah, look at the interior on that. That's very cool too. Very spacious in the front. And then we've got another Buick, a sports wagon, and it's even got the little seat in the back for the kids. God, I tell you what, this thing dwarfs the Magna Safari 100%. Got that nice patina look, very nice. Like I said, though, it dwarfs the Magna Safari. Got a bit of a Holden look at the front. Well, Buick GM, yep, same. And then we have a Citroen, very green Citroen. So yeah, it is rather early, but there's quite a few rolled up already, and we might go and check out this beautiful Holden over here. There's a little Torana as well, one of the old little HBs, Torana, and I think he's been tubbed a bit. As you can see, he's a bit wider at the back than a normal little Torana, but that's very, very cool. Very basic inside. And believe it or not, my auntie used to have one of these, and she used to really rip through the gears with them and throw it around a bit, and it seemed to handle it pretty well for a little old Torana. Beautiful Falcon just rolled up, or Fairmont I should say, pardon me. Now have a look at this beautiful EK. Stunning, absolutely stunning. That's a good sign. Not for sale, it's priceless to me. Don't blame him. I should probably get one of those for my Commodore, but I'd probably get very bad comments about that, saying that I should sell the heap of, yeah. Anyway, we'll move on. And this beautiful big Eldorado, my God, look at the real estate on that. I mean, yeah, I'm trying to think of if I've seen a bigger car. I don't think I have. That is absolutely massive. Absolutely massive. And it's parked next to a Bonneville, which we'll look at in a minute. That is absolutely massive. And here's the Bonneville. Massive as well, but that thing is, I think they're probably just about equal. Just about. Very cool though. Nice interior as well. And a nice Chev turning up there. Charger that's always in its same posse. Oh, and here's I think we've seen this EH sedan before, and we've seen that Premier before, but I don't think I've ever seen this one before. Beautiful EH149, and it's a utility. How's that? That's very cool. Very rare. Remember when I was going to primary school, there used to be one parked near me and Hagar, and yeah, love looking at that thing for sure. Got a nice nice boards in the back. Beautiful. It's funny, they were the EH, but they still sort of retained the EJ tail lights for the utility. Probably had to use up the parts or something. Oh God, I'm being a bit naughty, aren't I? That's gorgeous. A few horns. Here's a beautiful golden Valiant 2-door. That's very nice too. Not as big as the things over there, but getting close. Getting close. That's beautiful. I love the way the window's curved on those. Very nice. Beautiful black, very black SS Commodore. Sort of like the black on those. And a couple of old Valiant station wagons as well. And then we come over to a GTS Monaro. I know there's been a bloke posting YouTube shorts on Monaros, but I don't think he's ever seen one in real life. So sort of posting about things that doesn't really know about or been able to touch. But anyway, if he's watching, he'll be able to see this one. Of course, it hasn't got the standard Holden engine in it. A little bit modified, but still beautiful. Beautiful. Gotta love the old Monaro look. And of course, we've just got passed by another Monaro, so only stands to reason, I suppose, if you're the home of Monaros, you're going to see them, aren't you? And a couple of Camaros, red and a blue. How's that? Red and a blue. All they need is white, isn't it? Red, white and blue, something like that. Still very cool. And we've got more rolling in as well over the other side. Quite a nice selection. And a nice little Totori. Got a very shiny grille, this one. two Fords, an XM and an XP. So the Fords are sticking together, and I think I've just spotted a VH coming in, so we might just wander over a little bit closer and see where he's going. Pardon me for my love for VHs, but you know, very nice. Even got the Brocky Bridges on it, very cool. And we've even got Homer Simpson here as well. He's made an appearance at Chrome and Coffee with his sunglasses on because it's sunny. Nice Cortina. He comes quite often, and because it's Christmas, some of them are putting a bit of bling or Christmas bling on their car, which is cool. Don't know if I like the baby blue. Looks a bit white in the sun, bright sun, but I guess it would look alright in a darker light. Let's check out what's underneath this. Very interesting. A lot of engine in there, or bit. Very, very cozy in the back, in the front too. But I don't mind that red. It's very cool. That's the sound the Holden should make. Very nice. And let's check out this beautiful Fairmont. Absolutely stunner. Nice paintwork as well. And little yellow Tory has just turned up. V8. This is very cool too. So yeah, it looks like it's going to be a reasonable evening. Like I said, it's a nice clear evening, so I don't think we're going to get rained out or anything. Anyway, back to this Fairmont. Can't even say the word, but yeah, she is very, very nice condition, and even the hardtop roof is in good nick too. And of course, it's a Ford. Come and check out this. A Continental. Wow. What a car. That looks like it's got shark fins on the side too. Look at the size of the back of the wheels. They're massive. Of course, it's little window on the side. And it says Continental at the back. That is just so cool. Mark 5. There's another big girl turning up. Here comes a Val. Oh, he's going the other way. Bugger. Little Mini. So yeah, as I said, turning up, turning up, turning up, turning up. Might go and check out this HR. Yeah, very nice HR, and according to the badge on the side, it's an X2. So a little bit more than the standard HR. And there's the belts, and there's the metal bit that burnt many a kid's hands and legs and whatever else, and those seats when they got hot too. But God, that dash brings back memories. And of course the column shift I was always, when I was little, used to be sitting in the back seat and watching Dad doing the column shift. Mind you, you didn't have to do it very often because they had a bloody good pickup in third, you know. So even you could slow almost right down, and you know, you just plant your foot. You didn't have to change down or nothing. So that was one good thing with them. And there's its XU2 badge at the back. Very nice. And it's got the little wheel covers on the side as well. So they were part of the NASCO spares. Here comes another Bonneville. My God, they're out tonight. The big ones. The big boys are all out to play for Christmas. And this cool little Mini. Very nice little Mini. He could fit in the boot of one of those big American cars, couldn't he? Quite easily. Quite easily. Here comes a couple of noisy ones. And here's a nice Holden Premier. Very nice. And there's another Mopar. I don't know where he's going. He might be going straight down. There's another little Mini turning up. Torana next to a Charger. So we'll check out this Mopar as well. Cuda, as it says on the side. Yeah, as I said, most of apart from the Minis and a couple of Tories and that, it's quite a lot of the big boys are out tonight. That Mini's come back over this side now. He wants to be close to his friends. How's this thing? Man, that's huge. And I think we've seen that. There's another nice HR. Might check out. It's a nice colour, that. Very nice colour. And for those of you that have heard about a Slant 6 but never seen one, and the Canadian built Chrysler engine, the Slant 6. As you can see, the head is over here, and she is definitely on the slant. It's very cool. They used them for many years before they got the Australian made Hemi. And there's the Australian made by Chrysler Australia Limited. And of course the original Chrysler factory wasn't far away from here at Keswick. And there's the boot. Not very deep, but very getting very high, I mean, but yeah, fairly deep sort of boot. And for anybody that's interested into old motorbikes, here's a 1954 Ariel 1000cc Mark II. Square 4. Beautiful. Gotta love an old motorbike, don't you? And he looks like he's got almost an original helmet too. This Holden's making some nice sounds, along with his Torana brother behind. Lots of burbles. Gotta love the burbles, don't you? It's just so cool. Very early Volkswagen. comes some more, not Volkswagens, the Mustang. And there's a modern Mustang over there next to a PH. There's a Chrysler 300. Bit of an RT Charger, 6-pack. A Charger. Now here's something for my mate. Since I've taught him everything he knows about Holden, and he's sort of fallen in love with these as well, so he can have a bit of a better squiz, close up and personal. Monaro GTS 4-door. How cool's that? And of course these had, well, this particular model had the rear tail lights sunk into the bumper as well. Look very cool. Very cool indeed. Especially sporting the GTS badge. Here comes one of the last of the Mohicans. Chrysler Valiant. Listen to it. Beautiful. And just as a side note, here's a Pajero. I don't think he's part of the show, but he's parked here. Pajero wagon. Haven't seen one of those for a while. And it's got the MMC badge on the back. MMC, Mitsubishi Motor Company. Of course, people that know what the real meaning of Pajero is in another language, yeah, you could call it that car too, if you want. Another Holden Ute with the little rails on the side to tie your stuff down on, or your tarp. Not in bad nick. And I've also spotted a VB or a VC. I'll have to go and have a look. Commodore. So please don't hate on me. There's that aggressive front for you, mate. The sun's a bit bright, but yeah, and this is just a Commodore SL, but one of the first. As you can see, it's got slightly different air fin things at the back to mine, and the tail lights are, mine protrude a little bit more, and my Holden badge fits around the key ring, but still it's cool to see. Like I said, sort of the things that interest me but probably don't interest anybody else, so you can skip past this if you want, if you're not interested in old Commodores. Before I get run over by a GT, of course this is a Jensen Interceptor made by the Jensen Motor Company. There's its power plant. Pretty big, isn't it? And fella nearly tripped over me. Of course it's got the name Jensen, and it's got that big glass window at the back. I wouldn't like to break that. I think that would be a very rare commodity, but still very cool to see. Very, very cool. I don't think I've seen a couple of them, but there's its dash layout. Lots of knobs and dials and things like that, but how cool is that? And we'll look at the other side of the mighty beast that powers this Jensen. Another Holden Ute just rolling in. And oh yeah, one of them. one of them. Haven't seen one of them for a while. I can't think. Oh, he can't go in that nice VL over there. He can't come in because he hasn't got any chrome on him. He should take the bumper bars off and put it on. Put some chrome bumper bars on it. Then he'd be able to enter. Another Holden Ute. And there's a Triumph Stag over there. Very blue stag. We might chance the traffic and cross over and check him out too. After this little BMW goes past. And a HR. Yeah. Almost need pedestrian lights. That's a nice blue, isn't it? It's got some nice mini light type wheels on it. That is just so cool. All that dash, wood dash, and all, look at all those gauges. Very nice indeed. And that blue, I think it just makes it with those wheels. Here's another GTS 4.2 litre Monaro. And there's a little old HB Tirana over there as well. So there's a couple of HBs here tonight. He's certainly waking up the neighbours. Well, it looks like the Rotary boys are here. Rotaries. Nice EH wagon rolling in. Looks to be in pretty original. And then a nice FJ. Look at that. How gorgeous is that FJ? What a ripper. And the colour too. The old Toyota Celica. Beautiful. And more Holdens. Volkswagen. What's the name? T2, T3, whatever. Van. Anybody that likes Volkswagens, as I said, there's a few Volkswagens here. Actually, there's quite a lot here tonight. I don't think he's part of it, but we're going to wander over and have a look at this SSVH. Only because I can. Like I said, if you don't like it, you can fast forward if you're not into the early Commodores. That's beautiful. Makes me think that I should do something like that with mine, make it up as a replica. Only kidding, only kidding. And there's the SS Group 2 with the Peterbox signature on it. So yeah, very much the same. A few little extra bits and pieces in it. And gotta love those seats, don't you? Just gotta love those seats. But they're very cool. Nice to see. Pity there's a bush there and a bin. But we'll move around that and get around to the back where it says SS. That's very nice. And this big old Statesman's rolled in since we were here first time around, And yeah, the luxury version of the Holden, even with the little Holden badge, which is so cool. But yeah, the Statesman was always the top one to have, and it's got the Statesman DeVille. Very nice. Oh, that sun's a bit glary, isn't it? I'm standing there. You can see the little Holden badge there, and of course a V8. And here's something, a Plymouth GTX. And it's even got the little Roadrunner on it, on the side. I think some of these they put the horn in it, and it was had a little sticker that said the voice of Roadrunner, and it's even got a little Roadrunner down there, and that is just so cool, that badge, Plymouth. What a stunning thing. 440 plus 6. How's that? Doesn't get much better, does it? Nice Valiant Regal, of course, made at Tonsley, with its vinyl appointed seats and the fakery wooden dash. I don't know if you can see that, whether the light's a bit bright because of the sun shining straight in there, but yeah, some of the biggest cars they've made at Tonsley Park, and by Chrysler. Just so cool to see them still about. How cool is this? This is very cool. Before I get run over again. Beautiful plush velour interior, and the SLE steering wheel. Well, that's very cool too. Nice paint job on it. Very nice. An old Jaguar. Oldsmobile. A very, very patina Falcon utility. A nice SS Toriana. Alfa Romeo, he's allowed in because he's got chrome, so he's allowed in. Makes his little engines, well, the other engines that are in some of these make this look like a little dinky toy, don't they? And with these Venetian blinds at the back. Very nice. All in a row. Little Ford Cobras all in a row. A little old Ford Cortina wagon. Haven't seen one of these for a while. How cool is that? This is the thing that we saw roll in before, the Di Tommaso. Very cool. I think I've seen one other, but yeah, a bit of a rare beast, isn't it? Around, very big too, wide, and the back of it. Yeah, looks like he's got a little bit of rust on his bumper there, because it's pushing out the rubber bumper thing. But apart from that, the rest of the car looks in pretty good nick. And a bit of a Chevy Nova SS, Chevrolet Nova. Let's have a bit of a squeeze inside there. And of course it's got the Nova badges on it. Very cool looking. And here's a GTS Monaro utility. How cool is that? And it's got either the option for 2 in the front or 3 in the front by the looks of it, with the little armresty thing. But yeah, that's in very nicely been restored with a nice black tarp on it. Ooh, very cool. Just cruised over that. Now I've just come across this Chrysler 300 that I saw rolling before, and I thought we'd have since he's left the windows down, we can have a bit of a squiz inside. This is the back. How cool is that? With the lap belts. But the most amazing thing is that dash. Look at that. Now, how cool is that? Tell me, how cool is it? That is absolutely stunning. Best of Chrysler. Gemini over here. Who remembers the song? What was it? You and I and Gemini. And then I've stumbled across this beautiful GTS. Oh, I don't think it gets much better. This thing is absolutely gorgeous. Just looking at it, and even the interior is absolutely perfect. Nice wheels. Beautiful. And of course, Monaro. course, this is a VH for the uninitiated, or the Holden haters. But it's an SLE, and it's been completely redone. A lot of money, but absolutely gorgeous. And of course the sun is shining and it's making those headlights pop really nicely. But yeah, as much as I know people hate these things, I still do love them, whatever condition. And he's got a leather bound steering wheel, which gives me ideas too. Should do that with mine, get it all leather bound when it starts showing signs of wear. But it's absolutely gorgeous, this, beautiful. And of course another GTS. A lot of GTSs here tonight. I don't think I've ever seen so many in one position. But it's damn good to see, believe you me. Damn good to see. Oh, looks like some of them are starting to process out and make a bit of noise while they're doing it too. Ooh. They're just shifting position. Very noisy, but cool. Good noises. And here's a very original Kingswood. I don't think she's done anything. She's showing a bit of surface, but nothing that can't be fixed. But if you want to keep it original, keep it like that. I think it still looks very cool too. Because these were the models after the HRs. And it says it's a Powerglide. Holden. Very nice. Don't mind the patina look too. Especially if they're a straight body there. Sort of shows their age, doesn't it? But this is very nice too. The Braun. Beautiful. And of course there's a couple of Volkswagens there too, in case anybody's interested in Volksies. And of course the bus. And we'll go back to the more Holden action. That's very cool. And next to a Premier. And this beautiful blue Tirana. Absolutely beautiful. Just check out the paintwork on that. Oh man, if I had a few more dollars in the bank, I could have had my car painted similar to that instead of doing it in my backyard. But never mind, it looks alright, and I think I did alright. But that's just so cool, isn't it? Of course, for the uninitiated, this is a Tirana Sunbird. I think we had a bit of a look at it before. I was just a bit curious when the other cars moved away there, just to have a bit more of a closer look at the paintwork, because it's a very similar colour to my Commodore. But yeah, these were the last of the Tiranas. Tirana Sunbird, or UC Tirana actually, which included the Sunbird. But yeah, very Holdenish inside, and got a little Holden, not unsimilar to mine. It's got the same indicator stalk and wiper thing, same ignition barrel. So yeah, I'd feel very at home in this, even from my Commodore into this. And check this old girl out, if you can see with the sun. Wow. So there's certainly a variety around here tonight, including this beautiful, another Holden. And yeah. He's just ticking along. Don't see many of these at Chrome and Coffee. That is a very big for sure. I think it's a first for me. Gotta love the original looking Commodore SL. So same standard as mine, but as you can see, they've got a colourful vacuum gauge. So it's got red, orange and blue, and I think if you're in the blue it means you're doing okay, but if you get into the orange or the red it means that yeah, you're sucking on a bit of juice. But yeah, very familiar interior to mine, naturally. Now I think this has to be the one of the best of the evening, don't you? Check this out. Beautiful dash, and that colour is just magic. I think that orange in the Tirana doesn't get much better. Red is nice, but orange is, yeah, I've always liked the orange too. So, but beautiful. Here's something for Lancer Girl. I don't know how he got in, being followed out by a Mini. Okay people, well, as you can see there's still a lot here, and I think I've filmed a good slather of it without trying to make it too long and bore people to bloody tears with a very long video. So next year there'll be a few Holden days and Camaro days and all sorts of different car events, JDM days and that. So we will try and I will try and go to those and do as much filming of those as well. So look forward to bringing those to you, and for me as well. So I'll say Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. Thank you to all the subscribers that have subscribed. If you haven't, please do. And with that, we'll see you in the next one next year. Bye everybody, and Merry Christmas. Thanks.